Today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about Mary J. Blige and her family issues that's going on. Well, her ex-family issues that's going on. As we all know, she's currently going through a divorce after 12 years of marriage to Kendu Isaacs. He's also the father of Brianna Latrice that's on the reality TV show Growing Up Hip Hop. So Mary's in the media today for saying that Kendu never really loved her and that he basically used her. Now, there was a whole gist to what she's been saying, but I only got to the important parts. And to me, the important part was, she feels used, betrayed. She says that she's not doing too good, but she's doing the best that she can do. Now, this is very, very sad. And we've been hearing about this the last year about her actually going through this divorce and how she was feeling about it. She's been letting us in a little bit at a time. Well, finally we have another side of the story, and that's her stepdaughter, Brianna. Now, she's opened up recently saying that her and Mary were really, really close. She felt that Mary was her ride or die, and she basically missed her stepmother. She said when that relationship was over, she was done with the whole family. Well, you know what? You have to cut her some slack, Brianna, because, who wants to keep in touch? I feel bad that you're the victim, but you're her stepdaughter, not her daughter. And, when she found out that she was being used by her husband of 12 years, she probably didn't want anything to do with him or his children anymore. I feel bad, but that's the way it is. And you're not a young girl anymore. You're pretty much older yourself. But, my heart has been softening to Brianna in the last couple of months. When I hear bits and pieces of her story, I feel kind of bad for her. Now, she said she moved around a lot when she was younger. She never lived in one place for too long. Her parents were very, very young when they had her, and they just didn't know how to handle her as a teenager. They said early on in life, she became addicted to drugs. Now, she opened up about this on the show, and that's how she dealt with her problems. Also she dealt with physical abuse on the show, and, she comes off as a real, harsh person. She's very, guarded. She's very defensive. She's always down to argue at the drop of a dime, and this was what drove me crazy about her. But, there's a story behind that. Now, does that give you a right to go around being a jerk? No, but I'm a little bit more understanding. She's dealing with problems now as we're talking about it. This isn't something that happened to her a long time ago and she's talking about it. No, she's actually going through it now. Mary's going through it now. She's going through it now. Just as a whole, the whole situation is quite painful, I'm sure, from all parties, except for Kendu. There's rumors around that he was a cheater. He'll get his later. But for right now, the women in his life are catching it. That's Mary feeling the pain of being used, and that's Brianna feeling the pain of having a person that was a significant figure in her life being ripped out of her life for something she didn't do. That's reality, I guess. It's very, very sad. But, right now, I just hope that both women hang on. And, hard times don't last forever. And for Kendu, your time is coming, buddy. You can't just go around treating people like crap and then expect, not to pay the price. And, I could see if it was just rumors, but no, this is coming from Mary herself saying that you did her wrong. And this is coming from your daughter herself saying you ripped a significant person out of her life. You have to pay the price for that. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't feel so bad for Kendu. I'm not a hard person, but I'm just a realist. And the realist realists always think, what comes around goes around. So comment section if you think I'm being too hard on Kendu. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more stories like these. Until next time, talk to you then. Bye.